Imagine sitting at a table, your eyes fixated on a small object. You focus your mind, channeling all your energy, and then the object moves. No touch, no strings, just the power of the mind. Now picture this. It's the late 70s, and televisions across the globe are tuned into a live broadcast featuring a man named Uri Geller. He's not a magician, nor an illusionist, but he claims to have a power beyond the ordinary, the power of telekinesis. The ability to move objects without physically touching them by sheer force of will. Geller sits at a table laden with cutlery. He holds a spoon gently, his focus unyielding. Moments pass in anticipation, and then, unbelievably, the spoon begins to bend. There's no apparent trickery, no hidden wires, just a man, a spoon, and an awestruck audience. The reactions are varied: disbelief, awe, skepticism, and wonder. Some people are quick to dismiss it as a well-executed illusion, while others are convinced that they've witnessed a genuine display of telekinesis. The event sparks debates, investigations, and a worldwide fascination with the power of the mind. The scientific community is intrigued. They initiate studies, conduct experiments, and scrutinize Geller's demonstrations under controlled conditions. The results are mixed. Some experiments hint at the possibility of such a power, while others deem it improbable. Uri Geller's story is just one of many. Throughout history, there have been numerous claims of telekinetic abilities, from ancient tales of mystics and sages to modern-day anecdotes of extraordinary individuals. But amidst these tales and claims, there's always a lingering question: is telekinesis real? Can the human mind indeed exert a physical force on the world around us? Or is it all just a figment of our imagination, a hopeful belief in the extraordinary? A fascinating story, isn't it? But is there any truth to it? Let's explore. The internet is rife with videos claiming to demonstrate telekinesis. Some are truly compelling, while others, not so much. The world of telekinesis claims is a vast and varied one. From people purporting to move objects with their minds on social media platforms, to televised performances of self-proclaimed psychics bending spoons or influencing the roll of dice, there's no shortage of material for us to delve into. Take, for instance, the infamous Uri Geller, who has spent decades dazzling audiences with his alleged psychic abilities. His spoon-bending antics have been widely scrutinized, with skeptics suggesting trickery and illusion rather than genuine telekinetic power. Yet, his performances continue to captivate and inspire belief in the possibility of mind over matter. Then there are the more obscure videos found in the far reaches of the web, featuring individuals moving small objects like pencils or paper clips, seemingly without physical intervention. Often these videos are shot in dimly lit rooms, with the camera conveniently positioned at angles that could potentially hide any mechanical aids used to create the illusion of movement. What about the more impressive feats, though? Videos showing individuals apparently levitating objects or causing them to spin in mid-air. While these spectacles are undoubtedly more visually striking, they too are not without their critics. Critics often point to the lack of controlled conditions, the possibility of hidden strings or magnets, or even clever video editing as potential explanations for these phenomena. Analyzing these claims critically is essential. It's important to remember that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. While these videos may spark intrigue and fascination, we must approach them with healthy skepticism, always questioning the methods used and the conditions under which the alleged telekinetic events occur. That said, the persistence of these claims and the fascination they inspire speaks to a deeply ingrained human desire to transcend physical limitations and tap into hidden potential. As we can see, not all that glitters is gold, but it begs the question: can science shed light on this mystery? Science has always been our beacon in the darkness of uncertainty. So what does it have to say about telekinesis? Telekinesis, the alleged ability to move objects with the mind, has been a subject of fascination, curiosity, and skepticism. The scientific community, driven by the pursuit of truth and understanding, has not shied away from exploring this phenomenon. Several experiments have been conducted over the years, with some even claiming to have found evidence of telekinetic abilities. One such experiment was conducted by physicist Helmut Schmidt in the late 60s and early 70s. Schmidt used a machine that produced random events, like a series of flashing lights, and asked participants to influence the outcome with their minds. Some results suggested that participants could indeed influence these random events. hinting at the possibility of mind-over-matter phenomena. However, it's essential to note that these experiments have been criticized for their lack of rigorous controls and potential for experimenter bias. Many scientists argue that the positive results may be due to chance, not telekinesis. Another area of scientific interest is the human brain and its potential role in telekinesis. Research into brainwaves, neural networks, and electromagnetic fields has led to some intriguing hypotheses. Some suggest that intense concentration or altered states of consciousness may somehow enable the brain to interact with the physical world in ways we don't yet fully understand. But again, these are hypotheses, not proven facts. In recent years, the advent of technology like brain-computer interfaces has blurred the lines between science fiction and reality. These devices allow users to control computers or prosthetic limbs using only their thoughts, bringing us one step closer to the concept of mind over matter. However, it's crucial to distinguish between these tangible advancements and the unverified claims of telekinesis. Despite the efforts, science hasn't yet fully endorsed telekinesis, but the exploration doesn't stop there. As we continue to unravel the mysteries of the human mind and the nature of reality, who knows what we might discover? If telekinesis were real, how would one develop such a skill? Some propose techniques like meditation and concentration. Now let's delve deeper into these techniques and examine their effectiveness. One of the most commonly suggested methods to develop telekinesis is meditation. The idea is that by quieting the mind and focusing inward, we can tap into hidden mental powers. Some say that this state of deep concentration and tranquility allows us to connect with the energy of the universe, thereby influencing physical objects. Another technique often recommended is visualization. This involves creating a mental image of the object you wish to move and picturing it moving in your mind. The theory is that this intense mental focus can somehow translate into physical movement. Biofeedback is another method that has been suggested. This involves using electronic monitoring equipment to help individuals learn to control their physiological processes. The theory here is that if we can control our brainwaves, we can control objects with our minds. Then there's energy manipulation. Some believe that we all have a life force or energy that we can harness and use to influence the world around us. Techniques like Qigong and Reiki are often mentioned in this context. The idea is that by learning to manipulate this energy, we can use it to move objects. Finally, some suggest that telekinesis can be developed through intense concentration. This involves focusing all your attention on the object you wish to move, to the exclusion of all else. So, do these techniques work? The jury is still out. Scientific evidence supporting these methods is scant. However, some individuals swear by them and claim to have experienced success. Critics argue that these experiences could be the result of wishful thinking or the power of suggestion. In the end, it's important to remember that even if these techniques don't lead to telekinesis, they can still have other benefits. Meditation, for instance, is known to reduce stress and improve mental clarity. Whether these techniques work or not, they certainly require a lot of patience and practice. Telekinesis remains a tantalizing enigma. It challenges our understanding of the world and our own potential. Throughout this exploration, we've delved into the historical context of telekinesis, dissected claims and videos that purport to demonstrate telekinetic abilities, and scrutinized the relationship between telekinesis and science. We've also considered various techniques that aim to develop telekinesis, shedding light on the enduring fascination with this elusive ability. In the grand scheme, telekinesis raises profound questions, not only about the nature of reality, but also about ethics and philosophy. If telekinesis were a tangible reality, it would expand the boundaries of human potential, challenging our notions of what it means to be human. It would open up a new realm of possibilities, from practical applications to profound philosophical implications. However, such power would also necessitate a serious ethical conversation. The ability to influence physical reality with the mind could be a double-edged sword, offering potential for both constructive and destructive uses. It's a discussion that reflects broader debates about the responsible use of power and the ethical implications of emerging technologies. Beyond these practical considerations, telekinesis also resonates on a philosophical level. It calls into question our understanding of the physical world and our place within it. It invites us to contemplate the nature of consciousness and its interaction with the material universe. It encourages us to question the limits of human potential and to consider the possibility of unexplored capacities within ourselves. Reflecting on telekinesis, we're reminded of the enduring interplay between belief and science. The pursuit of understanding telekinesis is as much a journey of scientific inquiry as it is a quest for self-discovery. It's a search for truth that transcends the boundaries of the known and ventures into the realm of the mysterious. Telekinesis, real or not, continues to captivate our imagination. It reminds us that there's always room for mystery in our understanding of reality.